If you are a pensioner, or you know someone who is, then stop whatever you are doing right now, because what I am about to share with you could save you hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars this year alone. June 2026 has brought some major changes that most retirees simply do not know about yet. And the sad truth is, if nobody tells you, you will keep paying bills that you no longer legally have to pay. So stay with me until the very end of this video, because I am going to walk you through 5 specific bills that pensioners can now stop paying or get serious relief on starting this month. This is not clickbait. This is real, updated, and it applies to millions of retirees right now. Let us get into it. Let us start by talking about something that affects nearly every single retiree in the country: the monthly cost of just staying alive in your own home. Between utilities, medications, insurance premiums, and service fees, the average pensioner is spending money every single month on bills that relief programs were literally designed to eliminate or reduce. The problem is that most of these programs do not come knocking on your door. You have to know they exist, you have to know how to apply, and you have to know which ones have been updated or expanded as of June 2026. That is exactly what this video is for. So let me be your guide today, and let us go through these 5 bills one by one. The very first bill that pensioners can now get relief on is their prescription drug costs. If you are on Medicare and you have been paying out of pocket for your medications, then the changes that took full effect in 2026 under the Inflation Reduction Act are an absolute game changer for you. Starting this year, there is now a hard cap of $2,000 per year on out-of-pocket prescription drug costs for Medicare Part D enrollees. That means no matter how many medications you take, no matter how expensive they are, once you hit that $2,000 cap in a calendar year, you pay nothing more for the rest of the year. Zero. Gone. Done. But it gets even better. For the most common chronic condition medications, things like insulin for diabetes, heart medications, blood pressure drugs, many of these are now available at dramatically reduced prices even before you hit that cap. Some insulin products, for example, are now capped at $35 per month per prescription through Medicare. If you have been paying more than that for insulin, you need to call your Medicare plan this week and ask about the new pricing. You may have been overpaying for months without realizing it. So, prescription drug costs are bill number 1 that you may no longer have to pay at the level you have been paying. And for many pensioners, this relief could be worth hundreds of dollars every single month. The second bill on our list is your utility bills, specifically your electricity and gas costs at home. This one surprises a lot of people because they do not realize how many assistance programs exist specifically for low to moderate income seniors and retirees. The Federal Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program, commonly known as LIHEAP, has been funded at expanded levels going into 2026, and states have been distributing those funds through the first half of the year. If you are a pensioner living on a fixed income and your household energy costs are putting a strain on your budget, you may qualify for direct financial assistance to help pay your heating and cooling bills. And it is not just federal programs. Many states have their own senior utility discount programs on top of LIHEAP. Some utility companies are also required by state law to offer senior discount rates to customers over a certain age, often 60 or 62, who meet basic income thresholds. Here is the thing though, these discounts do not apply automatically in most cases. You have to request them. You have to call your utility company and ask specifically whether they offer a senior rate or a low-income rate program. Most customer service agents will not bring it up unless you ask. So pick up the phone, explain that you are a retiree on a fixed income, and ask what discount programs are available in your area. You might be shocked at how much you have been leaving on the table every single month. Now let us talk about the third bill, and this one is a big one for a lot of retirees: Medicare premium costs. Specifically, I want to talk about the Medicare savings programs, which are state-run programs that can help pay for some or all of your Medicare Part B premium. Your Part B premium in 2026 is around $185 per month, and it comes right out of your Social Security check before you even see it. For millions of pensioners, that monthly deduction is a serious chunk of their income. But here is what most people do not know. There are programs specifically designed to cover that cost for you if your income is below a certain level. The Qualified Medicare Beneficiary Program, or QMB, can pay your Part A and Part B premiums, your deductibles, and your co-payments. The Specified Low-Income Medicare Beneficiary Program, or SLMB, can cover your Part B premium entirely. There is also the Qualifying Individual Program, or QI, which helps with Part B premiums for those who do not quite qualify for SLMB. The income thresholds for these programs were updated in 2026 and are more accessible than ever before. If you are single and your monthly income is in the range of a few hundred to a couple $1,000s, you may well qualify for one of these programs. You apply through your state Medicaid office, and it is worth every minute of your time to find out if you are eligible. This alone could put over $2,000 a year back in your pocket, money that you did not even realize was being taken from you. The fourth bill is property taxes, and this one is genuinely life-changing for retirees who own their homes. Across the United States, nearly every single state offers some form of property tax relief specifically for senior citizens and retirees. These programs go by different names in different states: senior homestead exemptions, property tax freeze programs, circuit breaker credits, but they all exist for the same reason. Lawmakers recognized decades ago that retirees living on fixed incomes should not be taxed out of their own homes just because property values went up. In many states, once you reach a certain age, often 65, and meet basic income requirements, you can apply to have your property taxes frozen at their current assessed value. That means even if your home value increases over time, your property tax bill stays the same. In other states, seniors receive a flat exemption that removes a certain dollar amount from their home's taxable value before the tax is calculated. And in some states, you can even get a rebate check sent to you after you pay your property taxes, essentially refunding part of what you paid. The critical issue here is that these exemptions and freezes are not automatic. You have to apply for them at your county assessor's office or your local tax authority. Many retirees who have been eligible for years have never applied, simply because they did not know the program existed. If you own your home and you have not looked into the senior property tax relief programs in your state, make that your homework this week. Go online, search for Senior Property Tax Exemption in your state name, and find out what you may have been missing out on. The savings can be enormous. We are talking potentially hundreds or even thousands of dollars per year, depending on where you live and what your property is worth. And that brings us to bill number 5, and this is one that might surprise some of you: internet and phone service costs. In an era where staying connected is not a luxury but a necessity, many pensioners are paying full price for internet and phone services that they are actually entitled to receive at a heavily reduced rate or even for free. The Federal Affordable Connectivity Program provided subsidies for internet bills for eligible low-income households, including seniors, and while the original ACP faced funding challenges, expanded state-level programs and updated federal initiatives have continued to provide relief specifically for retirees in 2026. Many major internet service providers are required to offer low-income plans that cost as little as $10 to $30 per month for qualifying seniors. Some companies offer even deeper discounts for Medicare recipients or Social Security beneficiaries. On top of that, the Lifeline program from the FCC provides monthly discounts on phone and internet service for low-income Americans, including retirees. Qualifying seniors can receive up to £9.25 off their monthly phone or internet bill, and on tribal lands, the benefit is even higher. Some providers also bundle these discounts together, meaning you could reduce your combined phone and internet costs by a significant amount every single month just by asking your provider whether you qualify. Think about what all of this adds up to. Prescription drugs capped and reduced, utility bills assisted through state and federal programs, Medicare premiums potentially covered by savings programs, property taxes frozen or exempted, phone and internet bills reduced through federal and state discount programs. If a retiree qualifies for even half of what we have talked about in this video today, we are looking at a potential saving of hundreds of dollars every single month. That is real money. That is grocery money. That is medicine money. That is the kind of financial breathing room that can genuinely change someone's quality of life in retirement. Here is what I want you to do right now. I want you to write down these 5 categories: prescriptions, utilities, Medicare premiums, property taxes, and internet and phone. Then, I want you to look into each one in your specific state and with your specific providers. Call your Medicare plan about the drug cap. Call your utility company about senior rates. Contact your state Medicaid office about Medicare savings programs. Visit your county assessor's website about property tax exemptions. And call your phone and internet provider about low-income senior discounts. Make these 5 calls, and I promise you, at least 1 or 2 of them will result in real savings that you have been missing out on. And do not keep this to yourself. If you have a parent, a grandparent, a neighbor, or a friend who is retired and living on a fixed income, share this video with them right now. You could be giving them something that changes their financial situation in a very real way. A lot of seniors feel embarrassed to ask about assistance programs, or they assume they would not qualify, or they simply do not know these things exist. By sharing this, you are doing them a genuine service. If this video helped you or gave you information you did not have before, please give it a thumbs up so that more retirees can find it. And if you want to keep receiving content like this, videos that cut through the confusion and give you real, actionable information about benefits, retirement finances, and senior programs, then make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell right now so you never miss an update. New videos go up regularly, and every single one is designed to help you get the most out of your retirement. You worked hard your whole life. You deserve every dollar of relief that is available to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.